The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So that's got things underway. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round attacking midfielder. Certainly not in Europe. He is very close to being the perfect number 10. OK, people may say he lacks a little bit of stamina and defensive contribution, but for his attacking football and his ability to take in the landscape, there's no one better.
Cherki. Morata. Bellingham. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. In with the challenge. It's Figo. Cherki. Well, that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but he's having a shot! Goal, Milan!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's managed to gift it back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. So what can they make of this? Chiellini, foot in. Cherki. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Just eases him off the ball. Quinton Timber. Milan finding their passes. Knocks it into space. They get a throw in. He won't be happy with that one. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Platini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ampadu tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Lam. Good ball, good take. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Morata. Son Heung-min. And he's forced to go back. Eder Militao. Quinton Timber. And the pass is intercepted. Rodri. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's not going to reach. Figo. Platini. Milan looking to go into the break, 1-0. Takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to play. It's Van Basten! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And he's there to clear it. Chooses to go back. Shot a goal! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Played back. Rijkaard makes the interception. Can he get it through? No, not quite on the same wavelength. And we hit half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. That is a brilliant interception. Ampadu. And Cherki. And it's Timber. And here's Morata. Now this could be a chance. Chiellini does really well to win the ball there. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Son Heung-min. Ampadu. Cherki. Morata! Vigo. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the shot's on here. Morata stood his ground strongly. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's another chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Milan get their fourth corner. Bellingham! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Quinton Timber. Vigo does well to get it back. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. And it's Michel Platini. Quinton Timber. Now Ampadu. Morata. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Bellingham. And he plays one through. Oh, well played, well played. Quinton Timber. Oh, they could break here. Cherki. And it's Timber. Passing is crisp and sharp. Platini. And it's Bellingham. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ampadu, and here's Morata. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Figo, Van Basten. Quinton Timber.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And he welcomes it in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham gets good distance on it. That'll be a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15. Numero 20.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Il numero 18.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Great vision. Morata. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's being shifted off it. Can he get on the end of this? Platini. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. Milan looking to pass their way through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nicely weighted ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Honduras clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's through, now is he in? Very nicely done. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Milan appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Can he get it through?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Cleared without hesitation. Kudus. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And this is Morata.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw. And the shots! Goal! Milan! First blood drawn. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the...
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's having a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Honduras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Seedorf. Shot, surely! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Honduras clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Quinton Timber. Neymar. And it's been played through. Pelé. Look at the space here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Kudus. Foden has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. Kudus is on his own. Chance! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Quinton Timber. Oh, this looks sharp. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. No outsmarting him this time. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ampadu. And it's Timber. That's a good ball. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. And here's Morata. Great defending, strong and determined. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. And he plays one through.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now it's Kudus. And there's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Son Heung-min. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Morata. Pressure coming in from all directions. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the keeper beats it away. Mbappe. Neymar. And now they can spring out of defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries a measured ball. And he's had it nicked away. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely. It's Pelé! And he's taking no chances there. Ampadu. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's a promising position. Fort's cross. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that has put paid to that. And the through ball. Oh, cracking ball. Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the finish! They've scored! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Can he get on the end of this? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Foden. Foden. Good purposeful running this. Cherki. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away. And that's been drilled in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 21, il numero 22, il numero 27. Attenzione, un cambio.
Tries to think it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
De Jong. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. That is good alertness. Now it's Rafinha. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Eder Militao. Ampadu. Marmouche. Tries to play it through.
Son Heung-min really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Quinton Timber. Adrian Benabe. Milan finding their passes. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Ampadu. Rafinha absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Rafinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to get it away. Maldini. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! They've done it! His moment, his hat-trick, his... So that's it, it is all over. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here. So he's going for goal! Kudus. Son Heung-min.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kudus. Fred. Osimhen, played out towards the right wing. Ayhan. Now he's off and running. Fred. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Osimhen. Adrian Benabe. Quinton Timber.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and Thuram! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Morata. Oh, good ball! And a chance! Goal! Milan! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Shanghai Shenhua are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Morata. And the shot! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rafa Silva, that's a good ball out wide. And he cuts out the supply. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. Real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Morata, opts for safety, a probing pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Adrian Benabe. Morata. It's Morata! It's a loose ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's being shifted off it. Rafa Silva, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ayhan. Oh, they could break here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Shanghai Shenhua clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, it's... And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Osimhen. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
That is good strength. Hector Fort. And it's Kudus. Tries to pass it through. Timber. Chance! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a dawdle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Rudiger cuts it out. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's having a shot! They've done it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious... And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Milan have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Milan lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. That gets things going for the second half. Son Heung-min. Ampadu. And Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Now there's a fine ball. Shot at goal! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. They've scored! Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Milan are having a ball here. Quinton Timber. Adrian Benabe. And it's Timber. And it's Kudus. He's played it back. Milan looking to pass their way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied at the last.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Adrian Benabe does well to get it back. Well timed, excellent interception.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Rafa Silva. Just about up to the hour now. Driving forward. Goes for a shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Shanghai Shenhua certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Osimhen given the lift of his goal. Alderete, Eder Militao, Adrian Berabe, and Timber. Adrian Berabe, passing is crisp and sharp. Tries a shot! He has done it! And he is just ripping it up!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Attenzione, la sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Not the most accurate pass. Quinton Timber. Adrian Berabe. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, super! Takes a shot! He scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Kudus. Nice sequence of passes, this. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Sara. Akun. Shanghai Shenhua finding their passes. Back into the middle. Osimhen. Osimhen! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Kudus. Adrian Berabe. And this is Morata. Morata was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has been cut short. Hector Fort. Ihan. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in. He can get that clear, but they've got it again. Son Heung-min. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ampadu. Quinton Timber. Just 5 minutes left. And here's Morata. Nicely weighted ball, brilliantly cut out. And the counter is on. Sara. Great vision. Great, it's Morata! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Adrian Berabe. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That's that, the end. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Morata, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that...